me of trying to tell Jason about my neck my back song.
What?
Infamy.
Well, I mean, that is one of the most infamous songs ever produced. If I had my wits about me.
Where is everyone?
Yeah,
Everyone
I
who
thought we were
seems
waiting.
waiting
Wow,
for us.
they don't care about us. See how it is.
Care about us, care about us. Anyway.
Jonathan, hello. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Mm. Hi, Nemo.
Hi Nemo. Hi
Hi, hello.
Tonguish. I know that's not how we say it, but anyway.
Oh, I have a lovely little espresso because it's that me espresso. I'm working late.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
Lang's Frog Pond.
Who are you, Lang's Frog Pond?
I love frogs and I love the pond that they live in and the crooks that they do. And it's fantastic.
And now I'm thinking, if it were a British place name, how would I say it? Probably Frogpond.
Yeah, Frogpond. And Mesosilvania has emerged from their cave, and this is fantastic.
Okay.
I mean, this is a great place to be right now because we're going to butcher everything.
I don't think it counts as butchery because we're just like making it work better.
Indeed. It is your first time here. Well, welcome. Unlike the American government, we propel inclusivity. So you are very much welcome here.
DEI.
DEI is bad. This is like DEI free. Well, let's resolve the poll since that is a very thing to do. This one had a very
It doesn't really need resolving, does it?
Well, no, but I want to advertise it well.
Okay.
So if you head over to our Patreon,
we're already just like gonna be shoving a Lexagy doc up today, so why not just put the Patreon on screen?
How do I do that? I do this little doodle, and presentation is starting. I don't want to share audio. I do want to do this.
You know, everyone says how annoying the Patreon audio is.
I know. It's one thing I hate about Patreon other than the UI. But as you can see, we were talking about color terms. I kind of spoiled a little bit. If you would like to give us a little tip, you're more than happy to. But to be a patron, you do not have to vote in most polls that we offer. It is fun.
Stage, we've got past the easy poll stage.
Yeah.
If there's only one poll, it's for everyone. I don't know if that should be our policy as we go forward, but it's what we do now.
Yes, because we are what? DEI.
We put the DEI in oligarchy.
But yeah, so we're talking about color terms. So kind of thinking about how we evolve them or what stage they will be at. We got 10 votes total, stage 3-1. So we're going to have 5 color terms: white, red, black, yellow, and green. Grew, if you will. This does work well. Yeah, I don't remember what Yatlao does or what Nasibo Mo does with colors.
Yatlao has quite a lot.
Yeah, I thought so. There's like
Nasibo Mo. I don't know if that's. We have to be red.
So we at least have stage 2.
Yeah, stage 2 minimum.
Okay. Shall we shove the Lexagy file in their faces now?
I mean, I guess like we could either like make some forms for the colors.
Yeah.
If we want.
Let's do that. That's fun. I have my notebook all because I'm now some semblance of organized today. Because I think it's because we have moved out of Pisces season and we're now in Aries, and things just make more sense. We have rebirthed out of little baby selves, and we are having a good time here. On yellow and green. Um,
Is yellow or green?
oh. Yellow or green?
Um, I feel like I've not communicated this as clearly as I may have wanted to. Um, it's actually ambiguous, which I think means that we can, like, basically,
Mm.
if you go to the Wikipedia article, it explains this a lot better than I thought I could do.
I
Seeing as it's fairly standard,
love this.
then um, do we want to like? What do you want to do? Do you want to make some form?
I
Like,
say let's at least make forms for white, red, and black, and then we can have some potential weigh-in from people watching now, how they feel about the yellow and green vibes.
okay, let's. So we still don't have an adjective section, but we're gonna have an adjectives word class, correct?
Yeah, I would say so.
And then nouny.
I was gonna say Nowney.
So we have a demonstratives section. I don't know. Okay, the I'll just put it above the verbs and say that's fine.
Yeah, it will work out. We have an articles, a bradicals and pronoun section, so we have a
Okay.
bradgetons.
Adjectives, TBD, and then colors with a U.
With a U. I agree with that. I
Okay.
instinctively type behavior with the U. I think it just is it's nice. It's different than usual.
It's because in the Britain we know how to behave in things like government.
Oh yeah.
Um, we have this thing called decorum that we learned from reversing dump trucks.
Oh cute. Yes. Cool. Oh god. Yes. Okay. Perfect. No,
Um,
no, we're not gonna know what that means in like due time. Coolers.
coolers.
Coolers. No, coolers.
Dick call
Don't try my good friend and neighbor Noah Webster.
um in we don't have a name yet. In this
He's
language,
very resistant to burr.
the time of okay, so
Oh, hold on. We're typing and you're not even seeing this. Sorry, everybody. Can you
uh,
see this wonderful thing now? Zoom in.
so
The core.
uh you generally have
Computer.
like if you have like the white black only, it's
Mhm.
just like all the dark colors and also cool colors tend to be put in that group,
That makes
and
sense.
then you add the red, and like this whole chunk just gets like cut off, and it's like the warm colors generally.
Not
David
the
clearly has
color
just joined.
evolution.
It was dirtier.
We had a full kudos. Don't worry. We went full dirty. How did you? I'm gonna put color, and I don't think it's gonna help me.
I've added more R's. I think it's Kriller.
Oh, color term. There we go.
Um, so
Mm.
like you have the red that like
Oh,
takes the
I
watercolor
see.
chunk. The thing with the fourth one is that it varies in how it manifests because you can either end up taking a chunk from the darker colors,
Mhm.
or you end up with like a second distinction in the light
I'm
colors
gonna
from what I
share
remember.
this now that I found out what we're talking about. So we are currently understanding based upon our poll stage 3. It's a matter of how we are going to kind of deal with. I'm guessing um, the rightmost two of this. I think
Why?
it's just because based on how you word the poll, if we do have a well, hold on.
I just said
No.
stage 3 plus yellow or green.
Yes, never mind. Because yeah, I'm sorry. I think I got caught up with the red for some reason in the black. Um, yeah, we could easily do one of these.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could just do a poll like left, middle, right.
left, middle. Okay, so I agree with that.
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
I think that would be the easiest way. What for, at the very least, how we express them in English, right?
Hmm.
Because that's that's half of the battle with Konangi is you can invent special words for like the individual colors, but at some point you have to put down in your lexicon, well, this color is called this in English. And that's not that we should like use English as a reference all the time, because
I
I
agree.
know like when you go to these, they have the Herrero example partly described there, but like,
I'll let Jens peruse this as I make the poll. Um,
yeah, like you get those examples of the with the researchers who like um they go to Southern Africa and it's like they don't have the same color words that we have, but they can tell all these shades of brown apart. You're like, yay!
mm.
But then like I don't know. Oh, I can vote.
So speaking of, as Johnson said, the word root, I'm gonna say two things about board games. So I don't remember how or if I played it. There used to be this dice game called Left, Right, Center, and it involves sort of passing of chips. Like it had like little dots on it. I don't remember, but um, the other board game that I care mostly about is I just got a copy of Root, the board game. I have kind of like been tinkering with it, just kind of like see how it plays, and I've been watching some YouTubies about it. It seemed like a very interesting vibe. I'm excited to kind of learn more about it. Um, yeah, but I'm teaching it to run me probably like Wednesday or Thursday. But yeah, it's a good time.
I looked at Root
Ooh,
before. I get this
yeah.
feeling like
Ooh,
I okay.
David.
I I enjoy, sorry, I just saw David. Um, I feel like in America you haven't unlocked the left option. If I'm being honest,
I
and
I mean I mean it writes itself.
I think the left DLC hasn't fully come out yet. Um, yeah, Jonathan's never heard anything about the left option. Um, no, root like because each faction is different. I feel like I don't know enough game theory to
Oh, for sure.
like I feel like it's at a level of game playing that's like above where I'm at.
Yes.
Um,
I I will say the different factions does make sense. It is a tidge gimmicky, I'm not gonna lie, because I mean you have to keep buying new factions and buying new factions. Anyway, but what was I gonna say? I like games where you need to have a little bit of homework involved prior to playing. I like this.
This is the teacher in you.
Mm-hmm. I like assigning work. My therapist assigned me to journal today. I'm going to end the poll.
Mm-hmm.
We are tied with
We're
left
tied.
and right. Yeah, there is no middle class anymore. So we're going either full authoritarian left or full authoritarian right.
Can we do both? Do we just like go up a stage, or is that anti-democratic?
Well, hold on there, Batman. There's some way to go about this. I think we do go up a stage.
Yeah, stage 3 and 4 are blended. So four is just incorporating the one that you otherwise didn't get. And I
Yeah.
think because the original poll was ambiguous.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say that the stage 4, there's the black blue or green blue, and left is a black blue green merge, and right is green blue merge. So I say we should
Yeah.
do Gru.
I think we do agree.
We do a Gru. We artificially change the results because I appreciate your culture.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be sensitive. I'm trying to be inclusive. Um, I'm including more color tones.
Yeah.
Did I
Thank
write this poll and should I have seen this coming? Yes.
maybe. Yeah.
Uh, do I regret it? No. Um, so why? Well, probably best to
Jonathan's
do.
very happy about Crew. They said
We'll,
yay.
we'll do terms and then we'll fill them in and then we'll redefine them. So we're doing white, we're doing red, we're doing yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna? We will end up with a main translation, I guess, and a so like white will be white, and then we could put in brackets like other light colors.
Mm-hmm.
Red, like I'm like, do we
I see what
say
you're saying.
red and define it as red and orange, or do we just say the orange splits neatly down the middle? I feel like maybe we do that.
Well, I say like reds and dark oranges, and then yellow is the yellow and light oranges.
So like a true
Yeah.
split.
Because I mean, like, I forget who it was. Someone instead used the RGB values. I think it was Jonathan, but oh, that's the wrong one. Dorp. And I'll put like bronze up here as well.
Brown.
Bronze. Let's go bronze. No. Ugh. 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 So sorry.
That's what
This should never
mean.
leave my mouth. Oh my god. Ew. Um, I apologize. Actually, I don't apologize for brown stand. No, I'm kidding. Tans.
Also, I feel
Okay.
like, are we gonna be like in our journey towards working these sound changes out, making up forms?
I I say let the colors guide us. And I think the forms that we make here and kind of like vibing with some like maybe some nouns, grammaticalizations, and how that plays out, I think that's what's going to guide us.
You mean we're gonna derive these from nouns?
I
I'm honestly fine with just saying that these are colors.
say it again. Just like root color roots.
What I was going to suggest was that if we are automatically generating forms to test in our sound changes, if we just like some, we can just shove them in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
This is
And are
black.
we going to define GRU as GRU? Or are we calling it green and also blue?
What if it like? Mm, now I'm
Like,
thinking.
I think calling it
Oh,
GRU is probably fine. Like, I'm gonna see what Wiktionary does with sang. Yes, like for the equivalent of GRU in Vietnamese, Wiktionary does define it as GRU,
oh, okay, that's cool.
and then in brackets afterwards says green or blue. But they use like the example sentence, bao doi san hum hum, which is like the deep blue sky.
Hmm.
Hi, Tethys. Um, I like GRU. Like, I think it makes sense from like in Japanese, they have like your more basic ones. I think actually Japanese, the the original terms are the same as in this selection.
Because there's the
Um,
Midori.
but Midori is like it's become more popular with time.
Of course.
And originally it was like specifically the green of like plants and stuff, from what I remember.
Oh,
What
interesting.
because like even at the point that they were developing traffic lights, this is the classic example, right? That for the traffic lights, the even though the light is green, it is called the blue light.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Like I would say, like definitely some like traffic lights here, they have like a blue tinge. Like they
Mhm.
are very GRU.
But like
Go ahead.
it's just out of custom
Oh, of course.
because that's just what you call it.
Okay, let's for 5 words, let's generate a 5 squared, so 25. Actually, let's do 22. It's a nice number. It's an angel number. If your angel number is 2, good for you. I don't know. If you pee clear, cheer. Okay. Jade, one give me a number 1 through 22.
21,
Okay. What's 9 plus 10, Jake?
19.
It's 21. What's 9 plus 10? 21? Oh gosh. I think
I
this is
feel
a
like
cool word for it.
I meant that we should do it so that we get cool forms, not that we randomly generate. Anyway, no, a hair is feels like it's white. I
No,
don't know how to describe it, but it feels like it's
it feels
white.
very white. I agree. Give me one moment, y'all. I'm doing something. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then
Oh my god, dude, guy. Have you ever seen the Legally Blonde musical?
I that is not my kind of um environment.
I think that feels quite homophobic. I like an apology if you're legally allowed to in Trump's America.
I mean, is Elwood's gonna come after me? Let's do this. I might get an infinity mirror. Okay.
Why just get the Lexity up? Oh, and now Zara is watching us make a fool of ourselves.
Oh, of course. I mean, that's just our environment. Go away. Meh. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Jake.
That's gonna become like Esa, right?
Which
No,
one?
it'll just be Sa or something. Is the E will reduce.
Yeah, that just comes out as saw.
Love that.
I have seen both Legally Blondes, and I have seen the first Saw. And this is what's it
It's
called?
not worth doing yet, Miles.
I agree. I'm not enjoying this. Welcome back.
Oh,
Stop presenting.
bye Zoro.
By Zoro, I see. I seems like my configuration of my screen did not was not conducive for you. Um.
Hmm.
Okay. Boop. Boop. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. This is the content you have chosen to watch on this Tuesday afternoon, or night, wherever you are in the globe that we live in. Note that we live on a globe. Okay, so this
You're
is
not
now.
a flat earther, Miles.
I
Why
I'm
aren't
not
you
a
a flat
flat
earther?
earther. The ice dome is taking us all.
No shade. You seem like the sort of person who could be
In what?
a flat earther.
Oh, absolutely, I could. Like I give crunchy vibes a little bit
Mm.
sometimes. Um,
Yeah, that peanut butter is not smooth.
I well, it shakes like jelly because jam don't shake. This is an interesting form. What do you think about this form?
The May. The
Oh, go ahead, and I'll make context. Yeah, zvemy, zvemy,
the May.
zvam, zvemy,
The
zvemy.
May. The May. Something's happening.
Something is going on. This,
Something's
this is
gonna
why we're
change.
revisiting things.
Something has changed within me.
So I'm going to. I say we elect this to be a color term to like.
No.
No. Oh, we did not. Okay.
I
But
mean, no. I wanted to pick them when we'd done stuff.
oh, wait, hold on. You're saying that we should come with the forms from our own brains first.
No, I was saying we're gonna end up doing randomly generated forms. That's
Yeah.
gonna happen,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then we can when we've got these forms, if there's any that we particularly like, we can make them color terms.
Got it.
And also, it doesn't have to be any particular stage, but like saying, "Oh, Drame is a horrible word right now. Let's make it a color
Yes.
term."
Let me get
It's not what I was going for. Also, like the generator is useful in showing us what could happen, but it really loves to give you like a word with like four vowels in.
It definitely does. I mean, someone has to have it. Okay, so why I was saying
Oh,
the
also, I tend to do the amount of roots that will neatly fit in the box because I don't want to be scrolling, especially like, oh, okay, why? Okay, she's just about in there.
yeah, and your mom's a hoe.
Anyway, Ahea isn't problematic,
No, I agree.
so she can be lopped off.
Okay, let me and hoe is not problematic, ironically enough. So two things before I forget. So why
Wow.
the saw was tied to Legally Blonde is because of the forum saw and of the Legally Blonde thing. And then we use we use something called monkey or monkey. I don't know how
We
you
we we train a monkey to make the
do.
sounds of a proto-phonology, and then we poke it until it makes a word.
I hope this works. Oh, it does not. Never mind. Anyway, I will share it in Discord, I think, because the link is mighty large. Where am I? Here I am. Yes. Okay. Hoingo going to Fing is lovely.
Yep.
This is very lovely.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, killer. Well,
I don't. Anyway.
no. Okay. Sue is fine.
Do we want VODs isn't gonna stay VODs, but I do actually quite like VODs.
I do. It's not going to stay, but it's very, very fun to say with your mouth. Let's add some more forums just to kind of see what the vibe is.
A verb is the sort of thing that we should be looking at.
I agree. Let's do 5 more and choose 3. Oh no, Mary is a bad Mary. Mary had a little lamb and it was I don't know what. I didn't like it.
Mary had a mental breakdown.
Mary had a mental breakdown. Oh my gosh, help her.
Yeah. That's the rogue. Oh yeah, the rogue son.
Cool.
But that was because you did the wrong lyrics. It's Mary had a mental. It doesn't. We don't have enough syllables.
Mary had a mental breakdown.
Mental breakdown. Mental breakdown.
Whose room was white as snow.
Wow.
Added very nicely it was. Oh my gosh. Okay. So my plan of today, at least, was to go through step by step and see how things go. Of course, we do this and we stop here. And then we get this. So our first rule is our palatal fortition.
I'm very curious at the shape of your monitor, I have to say, because she's so wide.
Expansive. Yeah, it's very large, I guess. But like I need to get a new computer because I can tell it is on like their last leg, poor little buddy. Okay, so far things are looking fine here. We like this fortition. Okay, cool. And then based upon our patrons, that's doing okay. Our tone exodus and stress realization. And then non-low vowel syllabification is next. And this is our radical this. So a lot of
we worked out what we wanted to do with the next bit, didn't we? Is that in there?
It is not. Is this still the notes?
Okay. So that should we let's find where that is and then put that bit in.
Okay.
Which I know is okay, so
sound changes.
It's the labial velar approximant fortition. Before an approximant, W goes to G. Slay.
Cool. Labio-velar approximate, approx fortition.
Although labio-velar is one of my least favorite linguistics terms.
Those two.
Because it's too vague.
One approximate. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
And then slay. Cool. Okay.
I feel like we've made a theme song.
Slang. Slang.
Jonathan, can you help us record this for our podcast?
Oh my gosh! Yes, this is our foray into YouTube music.
YouTube music. This is how we make our millions.
Literally. I had a thought. Because the the zve comes from this zwe. Could we do something potentially maybe at like this stage or something to have some sort of like collapse of it? Or should we continue on?
I think that it's most collapsible once it loses its like nucleus.
Okay. So no, I got you. Cool. So we don't have any HJs or HWs, so that's not going to change forms. Insurgent, so that's going to happen
We
to.
don't have any H's.
We have no H's in this
Oh
doodle.
my god, Jomo. Jomo's really doing it for me.
You know what? I honestly thought you said drum roll. I'm like, oh, Cat's here. Let's drum roll for Cat being here.
Oh,
And
I would do a drum roll for Cat.
woo! Hi, Cat. But yeah, Gyomo is I love this. This is gonna be a cool form. And then
make it a color.
We'll wait before we do this, just what's going to happen, because it's going to turn into this. When does that actually come out to?
Wait,
spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Okay.
Wait, there's a stage where it's Ziomo?
There is a stage where it's Ziomo.
Where's the stage where it's Ziomo coming from?
It is coming from the velar coronalization. So Gia and Kia go to Xia and Zia.
I thought that the year was being deleted.
It's deleted in a later step when it spiralizes.
But it already kind of has. Like in theory, like.
Oh, girl. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, you can just do that. Yeah.
Love that. Love her. Okay.
Because it would only ever come out the same as the result of that anyway.
Correct. That saves a lot of time and money. And then we get schwa occurring in nearly everywhere.
Yay.
Schwa bus is coming. Dum, 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 dum. And it's going to be killed very soon. It's a double-decker bus. Okay, there's no. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. We out in this bitch. Okay, cool. Now we're at modern stage.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay, Zom is not as pleasant to me as Zomo, but Zom is fine.
I do like Zom. I definitely think that
Zom.
is a darker.
I feel like it feels like yellow to me though. But I think that's because I felt like Gyorma felt very yellow. But I think that that's because it's not that similar, but it's in the same like family as like Jalo.
Oh my, yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, speaking of, I'm watching White Lotus again. I think I already said that.
Oh, I just finished season 1. Make a conlang that sounds like that.
Make a conlang that is just and well, oh my gosh. I mean, you could do Sefta or Stefa and just do as like the sound.
See, I've been calling it Stefa this whole time.
I think it is Stefa or Stefa. I don't know.
But the thing is, I'm sure in its original form it would be like no, like not sorry, not noise, music.
Hmm. I'm gonna posit that Kubvo is we like her. She's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to be the Gru.
Kubwa.
Kubvo.
I feel like I'm leaning into the slightly Polish accent.
Kubvo.
Kubwa.
Oh, so they say it's Stefa.
Those vowels, they don't. I see that. I'm like Staffer.
Stefa.
Staffer.
E flat D E. No. Oh gosh. E flat D E F A. That's my beautiful pitch.
You
Perfect.
have perfect pitch.
I do not have perfect pitch.
I mean, I didn't think you did. From
I'm far from perfect pitch.
I was like, why are you trying to do it?
I could be saying a slur right now. I have no idea. What is your okay, we got zoom, we gotta lock in. Gotta
Like
lock
it's
in.
October.
Locktober. Complex coda simplification.
Wow.
No one's surprised there.
Well, the thing is that me and you have different feelings. We have
We have very different feelings.
we have quite different feelings.
I just was in therapy. Don't need to talk more about my feelings.
Hi, Lavina.
Hi, Lavuna. Lavuna and Israel need a little play date. That'll be cute. So do you want to posit your idea?
I feel like we already talked about this.
I know we have as well. Wait, we have note of this, don't we? Was there a
I thought we were doing some insertion.
Last week was a blur, y'all. Like it literally was. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes. Okay.
We actually, yeah, we never properly. These notes are slightly.
Ass. These notes are ass.
I'm just gonna say slightly messy.
I mean, you can't spell messy without ass. It's massy.
Messy.
Mass. Oh, girl, it's massy up in here. Oh, okay. I didn't scroll. Girl, I'm not even on this tab. Thank you for all that is
It
holy.
doesn't even go here.
Doesn't even go here. I just really want to make sense. Okay. Who is she?
Who is she?
Who is she and who would play her?
What? This? Jonathan, what are you saying is the perfect encapsulation of it? This?
And I think you can easily tell which one said which. Like it's very clear. Okay.
But the thing is, like, I feel like everyone loves you, whereas I feel like I'm out here like generating enemies. Like, I feel like I go through life being a very like honest person, and all it gets me is like, I don't know, haters. The haters gonna hate.
Yes, they will. And I got a blank space for you, and it's on the hate list.
Yeah.
Ooh, the hate hit merger. So you have
I'm still not over us having more dislikes on my part of the YouTube relay than on your one. Yeah, Jake and the Penemies.
Oh yes, that could be your little like your stand group, the Penemies.
The anti-Penemies.
what is your thought on, because this is Camp U. Oh my god, thank you for noticing my gym progress.
I think that's a bit Miles Ronkovich.
I mean
Sadly, not
that's
Miles Rightovich.
I used that pun once in class and I got the biggest groan out of it. And like till this day, I think it's very funny. Anyway, calling game. Copy Val to break up some at least like initial clusters.
But David being surprised that people put like this. I don't know. Do you ever dislike something on YouTube?
No, I don't even like anything. I don't even comment.
You don't like and subscribe and comment?
No, as much time as they tell me, I don't do any, like I maybe do one of those three, and it's subscribe.
I hope everyone watching now likes, comments, and subscribes. And if
Yes.
you've already subscribed, actually, I feel like sometimes people unsubscribe on days that we stream, and it deeply bothers me. I probably shouldn't admit this. Anyway,
I think it's well known that we have no filter.
hmm.
Oh, herp derp derp. There we go.
Oh yeah, like finding out how young, male, and white the Conlang audience is as well was quite something. Lavona Langs! Ah!
Come on, Laguna Langs. Yes. 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 So let me
Ova!
yes, cariño.
Sí,
Ay.
cariño!
Remy.
Excelente!
Oh my gosh, hold on. Word initially.
Emoción!
Remy is having
Sorry.
students translate a scene out of Dragas de España season 1. It's the mini challenge where they do like little football thing. But they dress up as like in like their look de football drag. But but like they're trying like to how does this work? Yay! It's oh no. Okay, hold on. But I think it's kind of cute. And then Val plus stress goes to minus stress.
Oh, and this is a message for David and David only.
Okay.
David decided not to be in the Let's Have a Bouba Discord server. We now have exclusive pictures of Zara and Lavuna in our server, and you are not getting them apart from if Jesse shows you, which I guess is
The value plus stress is
possible.
Find.
Anyway.
The carbuncle ate itself. What do we call this?
Autophagia?
Oh my god. It's not a monovalent or univalent thing. Stress goes to, I guess it's atonal, how we're coding it in. It is. Look at me. No! Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's happened?
I'm being dumb and coding things weird. Let's go. I know Python. I know C++. I know everything.
David, why did you think we could only have one account in the Discord?
Because that's true. Yes, it is true. That's true. Yes, that's yes. That is correct from them. Yes. We wanted I can't. I want to kind of say schwa insertion. Also, okay. Yeah, David. That's what I'm getting at. It's automatic through Patreon, so that's why it's the one account thing that you're mentioning.
No, yes. But I just let Jesse in.
Girl. Anyway, let's talk quotas being inserted in insurgency. So I think this now.
Do you think we should leak our conversations that we have in our private group chats for America? I think it would take the heat off.
Okay, if the federal government can plan airstrikes against Yemen through Telegram, girl, I don't even, or like
I think it wasn't Telegram. It was
Threads. No, probably Twitter.
not even the US government is using Threads.
That's the perfect seek. That's exactly what they should be doing. That if no one's on there. Signal, or I haven't heard of it or what the app was. Sure, still crazy. So
yeah, it was Signal.
Okay, Threads. Oh my god.
Okay, like I just the part of what's annoying for me is that the worrying about these individual words doesn't these words don't necessarily, not saying they don't matter,
Yeah,
because we don't want them to be like horrible, but they aren't ever gonna, you can't like manipulate our nouns to get secrets out of them, you know? Like part of what makes the sound change process interesting is when you can kind of try and see like a pattern in something, but it's not immediately obvious, right?
sure.
And like, I like this whole idea that we could have like a schwa insertion, but then in a certain form, the schwa wouldn't be needed, and so the consonants would come back together or whatever. I washed my hair this
Oh,
morning.
I love that feeling.
No onion hair today.
No, ma'am. I will. Okay, no, I can't.
Oh, also, it wasn't David. It was the YouTube one when a bunch of strangers attacked us with their vision of Tamaulipas. The relay rings like have done quite well.
They have.
Um, considering considering that like we didn't get fully Bibleridian, and that's not a Bibleridian as in by Bib. I mean, as in we didn't have like 1,000 people watch the first one.
That the person clearly didn't want to make themselves beautiful. I know it's on the recent one that is true, but it still does uphold that sentiment.
No, we've only got likes for the most recent ones. It was for the YouTube relay.
The
Like
George organized one.
the allegations.
The gumption, the gall.
Yeah. So Miles's one has, it's also just that like no, no, literally it's a stupid amount. Like Miles's like has 271 likes and 4 dislikes. And my one has 124 likes and 6 dislikes.
Oh my gosh, this is the content. I love it. Oh god damn it! No, fuck you, Janet. I'm not going to your goddamn baby shower. No, no. I should not have the pen license. I hate pens. I'm too perfectionist to use pens.
What's wrong with you?
Anyway, should we well, Plenty's wrong with me. Where the hell? Okay, let's go back to electricity. Okay, anyway, we're back here.
Wait,
So
where?
we've been at electricity all the time.
Sorry.
No. So in terms of vibing with the the final portion of words, I do like this copy vowel vibe. But then thinking about kind of like the zv and the bv.
We have different feelings about Lidzva. Like, I
Oh,
think that, like, and I also, no, I do think that they should have a vowel inserted.
mhm. And so Voldzov, Ovabov.
Vodzov and Orvabov.
Okay.
And then I would, oh, is that with the uvula? When you got rid of our uvula consonants? No. 614 was, no, that was beavers.
Oh, what slander happened there?
I feel like diving into the YouTube analytics. The thing is, like, I know that like the people who I care about uh are like happy, which is
Because
really what
I'm
matters.
happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Um. Okay. How does this? Okay.
Oi, there we go. And- oh, well then. It seems like she's not happy. Why? Why are you not happy? Let's just do V. Let's do V. Maybe that's why. Hello?
But
Let's let's do B. Girly, what's wrong? Oh, okay. So okay, I'm so sorry. But ever since I watched this Murdoch Mysteries episode, everybody should watch Murdoch Mysteries. It's fantastic. There was this woman with a multiple personality disorder. Of course, it's portrayed wonderfully. But well, at least she had the childhood trauma to onset it, so at least they had a good research with that. But she had a persona called Girly, and now I can't stop thinking about her when I say Girly. And like, oh, if that one girl from like Toronto in like the 1900s, where like she had multiple personality disorder and she got chopped her dad with an axe, like Lizzie Borden. Anyway, this is not working. This is not working.
wait, what's this one above doing?
This one?
The complex initial copy vowel.
This one is making this one. So this one turned why did I just do that? Why did I do that? Um ngu ngu Ngungaye Ngungaye to Nguvungaye and Zvemai to
We
Zvemai.
oh yeah. I think that maybe that's it. Anyway. Um I think it might be trying to make a mid-central consonant. But then it would tell you that there wasn't a symbol defined, so I don't really know. But anyway.
Let's try.
using the features for sound changes works if you set up your document for it at the very beginning.
Yes, and I always do because
And
no
it's
TM
what we always do. Whereas,
what is wrong with me today on this edge? I'm actually gonna see where my mid-central val at. Hey, party. Hey, does that change anything with that? Oh my god, really, girl? Wait. Oh, maybe you're right. That's what it was. Yep. Yep. Okay, I like this. So that also means for like codas, we have a lot of now S, Z, and V. Definitely V. Just good. I like this.
I'm still thinking about her, yeah. Part of it is that it looks really long because it's a very chunky protoform, right?
True. No, yeah.
Like because we had talked about this form in the document that was where did the Ziv come from?
Right here. Where did
Zibs.
the Z come from? M I no. What am I?
Yeah, I
M
think
E
that's part
I.
of what we do at the moment is the MII would become me.
Right now it would become Z, and then if I had
Zibis.
I A,
Zibis.
yeah. I need an E.
Doing the coding live, I don't think is a fair example of what Miles is like doing these things because I know that I when I see people trying to do it out, when I comment, I'm like, oh, it's so easy, you just do this. And then when you're in the moment, it's good. Oh, is it possibly like no? That if these still work, then we should use these. Yeah.
Yeah. Pujo, what is this behavior? What is it? Does that work? Yes, I found it. Okay, good. Okay. So Zeebs is this.
Well, can you? We've currently got the document on screen rather than uh Lexity.
We good. Oh, do we need lethargy up or?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Nice. Cool.
Okay.
And now it becomes Mezebas, which is a much better form, in my opinion.
Well, okay. Like this one that you just put in, I think that it does a job. I feel like I don't know. I don't know, Miles. I don't know.
I don't know
Like
either. I think we're on the precipice of something, though.
I I think the thing is that like just I get that we okay when we're adding these vowels in this second row, what we're doing is adding vowels where they're never like obviously like the semi vowels used to be vowels and then they frictivized
Yeah,
and then we're tearing them apart.
correct.
I'm not as big of a fan of the complex initial coda copy vowel rule
Okay.
just because it's it's a bit complicated and um like because the other thing is with the initials, like okay, like I feel like we need to like
Hmm. I see where you're at, though.
because we had agreed that we were going to there was some schwa that we were going to lose that we hadn't lost yet. That we now have some schwa that we really don't want to lose.
Yes. Culture. Yes. So I do want to tie back to our goals, and so far that one of them was to have very restricted quotas.
Mhm.
And right now we have, I think, nearly anything being able to have be a quota.
I mean, but the thing is, I feel like that goal doesn't really
Match anymore.
no because we have so few sounds that like
Kill it. Kill the goal. Some goals don't work.
well, it's the sort of thing where we don't really have one thing that I've learned from watching White Lotus is the distinction between leadership and management. I think we've been managing the forms. I
We need to take control.
I no, we don't have a vision for how we want this language to be right now,
Correct.
and I think that it's messing with us a bit. Like in theory, I guess you could have a rule that affects only post-tonic vowels.
Let me just come. Yeah, oh God.
Like
I feel like I'm eluded. I've been eluded.
because like I would be more down the way that you had like I think we both want the to become just the in code of but I kind of like that we have a distinction there because we now have a good reliable source of coda Z
Mm.
anyway, right?
What is your thought on the dentalification?
We talked about this. I feel like I'm not against it in principle, but I don't like it for this
Okay, I think yeah.
because we have so much more the and sir than the and sir. And so we just end up with loads of the like and also it doesn't help us
Mm,
with like zveme, right?
yeah.
Um I'm most interested in what happens with schwa. I feel like if we know what we want to happen with schwa, like I'm okay keeping it. Like if we don't have like a unstressed A, we can just romanize it as A, and we just have to remember that A equals schwa if it's not got like an accent,
Okay.
which I think is fine.
I think it's fine. I'm now actually writing shit in my notebook. So let's say I put unstreed. Jesus Christ. Unstressed A becomes schwa. It already does. I put schwa more regularly. Um
But like I see zveme, and I feel like that should just be zveme.
I do as well. I think
Um,
something here could I'm like my body like Ngoye seems promising. Ngungaye or Ngunga
Okay, with ngvu,
Nvu.
okay, I would be quite happy to have a nasal. Like, I think it would need to go through a series, but like, you'd get like ngva to mva, and then maybe mva to just. The thing is, like, I'm trying to think if I know much because pre-nasalized fricatives, in my understanding, are not like it. I think it's because in the Amazon, if you have a pre-nasalized consonant, it's always a stop, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be messing around with mva. You just have mba. So like I'm thinking like mva going to like a like I'd need to know like what happens to mva.
What um
I'm going to Index Diachronica. See me on
please
the other
do.
side.
Um
Oh, it's not in there. Where is she?
Nvu.
There's a full table.
Hmm.
Because
Pre-nasalized because like that's where my head's at, Travis. I don't think there are many, if any, languages with just pre-nasalized fricatives or like
well, we wouldn't only have prenasalized fricatives. We'd have the affricates too. Like, and this is the other thing that I think that going to Z, I think at some point we assumed that it would end up giving us the option to get some cases where we get D. That because it's an affricate, the most natural thing for it to do is um is really for it to just be a like a like a why can't I think of the word? Like it was just gonna go to a fricative or stay where it is, right?
yeah, as you were saying.
Um,
What
I'm
meant
not aware of enough situations where it would like do anything particularly interesting. Like so like
yeah.
there's no from what I can see prenasalized fricatives in Index Diachronica, which is a shock, absolute shock. Um, but I'm sure that like you can look up like NZ.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Proto-Austronesian, Nsa, Nsa, Nza, and Gya all just go to Gya.
Oh my god. That's like the opposite of
Um,
what we want.
like some of these, it's just like without knowing who wrote this, I just don't trust it. And like, there's this rule here from proto-Sam to proto-Awera, which like, oh, proto to proto is like you have to trust someone, and like this has the exact rule we were talking about, but it's also only got like it's got three things on one side and two on the other.
Oh. Okay.
But like, okay, there's a bunch of examples of nza going to nda, for example.
That makes sense to me.
I think it makes sense if you say that the stoppiness of the stop is influencing like people are like trying to like differentiate the pre-nasalized one from the nasal from the non-nasal and just like making it
Mm.
like I could entirely see mva becoming mba.
Yeah, I could as well.
um,
I'm going to posit what you had
oh
said. Oh,
Sorry, it's just that if you look for that under V, you don't get any results.
I mean, to quote Tinglish, I've definitely seen stuff on there which just isn't right when you try on the original source.
Yeah, sometimes it's a case of mistaken notation.
God, I had a in my head for what? Oh, a pork smurger.
That's not very kosher.
Oh, Grom's put E. Okay. I'm not back, not high.
We don't have.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like how many.
Yeah.
So this would mean that
At,
it would just affect a I and a, I guess.
it would.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, are you found all null and E? Yes, we out here trying to merge onto the freeway so I can take a look at my approximate.
Morge,
Merge!
my favorite Simpson.
My favorite Simpson is, well, okay. I think at heart, I am Bart. Is that childhood trauma? I don't know. But like, I definitely like give very rebellious vibes.
Mm-hmm. You can say that again.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
This is gorgeous. Love Zveme.
Zveme. Yeah.
Zveme. It's a beautiful form.
Okay, I'm quite down to do something with the nasal. Parts of it is that like okay, like I think Gape probably should stay as Gape or
I agree.
like Gope or whatever we choose to do with Schwa. Did we
Mhm.
choose to keep Schwa?
Keeping I will say keeping schwa is a valid option.
It's a valid option. It's just that we have other options.
No, yes, it is a valid option, and I'm not discounting it. Um, I'm just putting everything on the table so we kind of like see everything in
Mhm.
picture. Um, I do. I am gonna. Well, it doesn't really. There would still be schwa if we did this, but having some sort of like this to me wants to go, girl. I swear, this one wants this schwa here like wants to go to an O.
Before the yeah?
But that's the problem. My posit is it's going to go because your mouth is already rounded from the oo.
Yeah.
Unless we take these like this like triphthong and like do some submission or do some like more resolution with it.
Well, I think that me and you have like different feelings about
A lot of things.
the schwa assimilation.
Yeah,
Like
we do.
I think like to me there's something to be said about like if it happened in Yatlao, then maybe the fact it's happening here is less weird because it was like a shared innovation.
I get
But
that.
but part of me is like certainly in these oh yeah things.
That it's this environment, and this is like a really common sequence. Any like unstressed eye goes to Oye.
Oh yeah. Like to me, I would be very down for losing a lot of the schwa in places where like because we have the Nzibas and we have the this Nvu. Like what I don't want to do is fix it and then decide that like we'll have a form like like if we have like just a plain Mawa, what happens to it? I guess it would just be Mao, right? Uh, No,
Move
yeah, Mva. Like, do we want to make this Mva before we do anything that would affect the currently existing Va? Is basically what I'm trying to ask.
I see. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. So, like, would you say that
Is this
any
like a like if the schwa is before the stressed vowel? Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Like,
like this would be Mba?
yeah,
Yeah, I think going kind of ham on prenasalization isn't a bad idea from this schwa collapse
collapsion. What
collapsing
the collapsion?
the collapsing.
The capillations.
I'm gonna put prenasalization boots. Oh, okay, God,
Pronasalization.
I put pre-nasalization, not pre-nasal. I put pre-nasal.
Pre-nixtamalization.
Pre-nasal.
Nixtamalization is one of my favorite things.
Well, it makes tortillas good. You can't have tortillas without nixtamalization.
David saying you have, I've noticed, and I'm just like, noticed what?
That maybe we've differed on a lot of things.
Oh yeah. We I think like there was like something some special sauce that was like thrown in there with Yatao where I think it was just that like we were new enough Kongangas that we didn't care as much.
Hmm.
Whereas now I think like, we're just like,
I have an
why do
audience.
you hate everything I love?
I will. And then there are the times where we're just like fully like speak past each other.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, no, usually I'll say something and then you'll say I agree with you because I like, and then you'll say the complete opposite thing. And then I'll be,
I tried to gaslight you is what I do. That's exactly what I do.
if you're a gaslighter, am I the gatekeeper?
I think you are the
I'm the
gatekeeper.
gatekeeper. I'm the gatekeeper. And who's the girl boss?
I think we is Jonathan the girl boss?
Jonathan is their boss.
Jonathan is the there but
Their boss.
that boss. Now we have Va and Pa. And then, just for kicks and giggles.
Tethys is the girl boss.
Tethys is the girl boss.
Okay, Tethys and Jonathan can split girl bossing duties.
Yes. Yay. Oh,
Hey, did you see that sword? Did you see the sword?
I did see the sword. I saw the sword.
Wow.
I wish I
Wow.
could like oh, speaking of two things. A I'm gonna highlight something and you let me know if it's not kosher. B is that so like they give me a cane for graduation. I have a cane and it has a very like pointy side to it. It is great for home defense. I mean, I haven't had to use it.
Why are Americans so obsessed with home defense? I guess it's because you have like a billion guns, but you're the ones that keep buying them.
And that's
Sorry.
my next. No, please don't, because my favorite show right now is Contraband Seized in Mexico or Seized at the Border, and it like they always say like, oh, America has like Texas has really loose gun laws, and then like Mexico has very strict gun laws. So like I guess like we're the ones who are feeding like the guns like into Mexico by
Yeah,
proxy.
yeah.
I hate America. Anyway, but the fact that
The thing is, if I say that, they're gonna stop me going in.
back to
They
America.
started monitoring our social media accounts to see if we said nasty things about the Orange Man. Because you know you have to give your like social media handles to the border when you try and get your Esther.
I've seen 90 Day Fiance. I know how it works completely.
Mm-hmm.
But no, important things before we leave. So I turned the into the. How do you feel about that? Or should it stay the?
No, Invertum is what I was looking for.
Wondrous.
Okay,
Wondrous.
the thing that I'm struggling with. Okay, so the to mba, I think seems fine. Although we're gonna, we already have a whole bunch of but I don't want to do the. The is horrible.
But it's very horrible. My conlang year had a whole sort of disgusting African stage that just got collapsed in this environment actually.
Oh, you've just done it for this specific case. I was saying that we lose all pretonic. Although to be fair, like with Yama, maybe we need the true semi-vowels to be doing something.
Semi Valley. Well, the
Sem-
only semi vowel we have is yeah.
well, maybe when a ya is next to a schwa, it needs to be e, like eh.
I'm writing it now. Why? Yeah, that was a weird thing. Oh, E. Nice. Emma. Emma.
I'm sorry you're sad, Jonathan, but I do feel how I said I felt. My feelings were not um held back.
We have separated the verb girl boss. It has been reanalyzed as not only as a verb, but one that can be split. So does Jesse boss girl? Jesse does boss girl. My best friend.
I don't know. Jesse doesn't, in the nicest way possible. I don't know how much boss vibes I get from Jesse.
It's
Like,
hard to be a boss when you're not Earth sign.
does Jesse befriend girl? Does Jesse feed girl? Does Jesse care for girl? Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Speaking of before we go, last little thing is that I was driving, and this man has the audacity not to only drive a Porsche Cayenne. I have whole other opinions on that, but
There's a Porsche called a Cayenne.
there's a Porsche called a Cayenne. It is their SUV. And the license plate that this man, I know it's a man, cannot be woman. It said, I swear, NBA 91.
Also, why are you deleting the Y? Oh, sorry. I would have yeah just become yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Ruining my climax at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Why would this man not only commemorate the fact he's an NBA, which every president in this place could have one, maybe, I don't know, but the fact that he got one in 1991, girl, no one cares. No one cares. Anyway, sorry, that's my rant. Now we can save this. I can save this. Okay. Exported it. Export it. I'm gonna name
I
it.
hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I feel like it was something.
I can send out a feedback survey if we do need to.
Did we find a form? Did we lose the form we wanted for yellow?
Hold on. Wait. Beep, 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 beep. I'm calling this version 92, just in case there's more work to do on this. The
92.
Way almost.
Okay. Dumb.
Yeah, it comes out the same. I don't think any of these were really like. This mic could be changed a little bit differently, but I highly doubt. Girl, stop. Merp. Okay.
Cool,
anyway, that stayed the same. Okay. Nima said it was something definitely, which I think is a good review because we have not got any dislikes yet.
Okay. Cool. Well, I love you all. Next week. Next week it will be normal time for everyone. I think. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It is also
and it will be the 1st of April. Do we want to do a prank themed episode?
Oh, I hate pranks.
I also hate pranks, but I feel like doing like a Cursed Conlang special for April Fools could be a thing.
That could be actually kind of fun, and I would not mind that.
We'll think about it.
We'll think about it. Okay. Okay. Bye, y'all. Bye,
bye, audience.
Oh my god, I need to piss so bad.
Okay, go piss.